Good morning, good morning, good morning. Intuition. Yeah, so I've been trying to think of how to read for other readers without indirectly reading, or indirectly read for other readers that I do not have permission to read for, right? Because I do believe that that is an important rule. I do believe that we should respect that. You shouldn't read for people without their permission, right? So I've been trying to figure out a way to accomplish that without actually breaking any of my personal reading beliefs, right? So I'm going to go with Scorpio Spy here. Sorry. For some reason, I really want to reset this deck. I'm going to go with Scorpio Spy here, but what I'm going to do, and this is only going to be for people who know Scorpio Spy and actually like watch her are going to know this one. But a while ago, and I don't remember how long ago, she did this video where she talked about a dream, right? And in the dream, she talks about how she went to this camp, right? She went back to this camp, and it was like some sort of camp for like tarot readers and light workers. And there was 3 stages to this camp. And they were like graduating from the 2nd stage, getting ready to go to the 3rd stage. And then she's like, she was walking somewhere, and she's like, by this tree sat this guy, and she's like, behold the tarot reader. So I went ahead and, yeah, she said, behold, it's the tarot reader. And then she started talking about how he started trying to talk her into going back to the first camp. You know, she's like, he was like, oh, the first camp was so exciting and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, it was so easy. Let's go back to that one. Now, so what I'm going to do so that I can indirectly read for Scorpio Spy or something for Scorpio Spy without actually reading for Scorpio Spy, I'm going to read the person in her dream. I don't know which tarot reader it is, but it's clearly, by the way she talked about it, another big YouTube tarot reader. And let's just see what details we can get about this tarot reader, and then maybe some of y'all can figure out who it is. I asked her once, but she never responded to the comments. There's a lot of people get so upset about that. Honestly, I thought that I was completely oblivious on YouTube. I thought nobody paid attention to their comments and all that stuff. Forgetting oneself. Right? I was explaining to somebody the other day. I was like, there used to be this meme that went around that was like this person, they were all pouty, and they were like, oh, nobody cares. And then the underside, it was like, they were really happy, and they were like, yay, nobody cares. And I kind of went through that, and I was like, nobody cares. And I was like, you know what, nobody cares, so screw it. And then next thing you know, I was like, oh, so many people are paying attention. That's a freaking trip. But we've read movement. I don't know, maybe the person knows who they are. It was definitely a message she was trying to get out to the person. It's weird. It's weird. The YouTube community is very strange because people just assume that they're quote unquote stalkers, which I'm trying to lighten up the term stalkers. If you can find the information out on the internet openly and the person put it out there openly, that's not stalking. Showing up at their house without ever talking to the person, that's fucking crazy. Okay? You know, you guys we gotta find a balance in that, man. But I don't know. I like my stalkers, which they're more of my friends now because the ones that finally get the balls to speak up and actually talk to me, we've become friends. Oddly enough, I understand what it's like. I've been a not stalker. And here's the thing, when someone thinks that you're their stalker, they think that you know every detail of their fucking life, or that you see everything. So if they even try to get a message out or whatever, it's so fucking bizarre. It's so bizarre. I don't even know. Right? Because here's one big YouTuber trying to get the attention of another big YouTuber, and they're just assuming that everybody's watching every single one of everybody's videos. And it's like, yo, people got damn lives, man. We can't watch every freaking thing in your BS. That's what I got with the illness. And I know she didn't mean it that way, but it just reminds me of that lady that I got into it with. She tagged me in something talking about if I don't respond to her tags and I don't accept her tagging me, that she was going to unfriend me. I was like, dude, it is not a stipulation of my friendship with you on social media that I have to respond to every post that you tag me in. And I can remove tags if I want to. I'm like, who are you people that demand such attention? I am triple fire sign. I guarantee I am not paying attention to as much shit as you think I'm paying attention to. I promise. All right. Let's see what the deal is with Scorpio Spy's dream guy. It's definitely a really intense connection, right? Definitely got the Eight of Cups right here, right? Jack of Wands, right? A feminine in this deck, a siren's call, right? I feel like this dude is the one that kind of lures people in, right? A siren's call creates an intense connection. I feel like he's a very materialistic jerk. That's probably the first camp, right? Because you got the materialistic card here. And then right after that, look how defensive they are. Six of Pentacles, but look at her holding up them swords. Like, nah. On the 40 line, yeah, this person's definitely stuck. On the higher realms, he's definitely stuck still at the first camp, and by choice. And that's something that they're really not going to ever, I don't think they're going to admit that to themselves. I feel like they just concentrate on, okay, I got the Judgment card here, but with the cards around it, right? I got the Judgment cards, and then I got the Queen of Swords. And I feel like it's this person just completely ignores this fact, right? And they just shower attention and praise on anybody that can help them, benefit them, and that will praise them back and give them the same thing, right? I think they realize that on like a catty perspective, that is the best way to get ahead, right? It's the most logical way to get ahead. But I'm not going to focus on people that I've had problems with in the past. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't do none of that shit. And I'm just going to focus on who's around me right now. Because I'm the Prince of Pentacles, man. I'm a spoiled little brat. This is what it's coming out as. On their 5D line, I got the Queen of Wands again. So now the Queen of Wands was also in the middle of the 3D spread. So remember, I'm reading for the person that Scorpio Spy saw in her dream. They're attached to a Queen of Wands. But they are worried about money. Once again, Knight of Pentacles, spoiled little brat. right? You get the Two of Wands and the Lover's card. Alrighty. For the shadow aspect of this person, I feel like they're forgetting oneself. Not so much that they've forgotten themselves. They've just evolved so much into the persona. It's almost like I get a don't break character type of thing. And I sense a lot of distraction. Like in this card, it speaks on the lotus flower and the lotus trap, right? Where you eat the lotus flowers and you become dazed and it's like a fairy realm where you can lose years of your life. And wearing the mask, right? Shame. A lot of people go through that, though. A lot of people that are in spotlight, man. When you got people paying attention to you all the time, it becomes very difficult to really do anything. You got river and movement here. Like this person's just so moved on and continuing to move forward. I get a sense that really, too, that she's probably over this connection as well, following her intuition and doing what she needs to do. Should I do a line for you guys? Should I? I guess I will. All right. That was pretty quick. Let's get a setup for the Cards and Coffee crew. This will be for like Magical and Cat. Want to call you the invisible beep. I know it's so quiet. Oh, Revenge almost popped out, but went back in. Temple of my body. Whenever I see the Temple of my body card, I always think that there's someone abusing their body in some way. Something you're doing that's not healthy for it. Right? The card makes, the whole imagery of the card makes you think of anorexia, right? It's an unhealthy way of, either losing weight. But in general, the message around that card is, your body is supposed to be a vessel for divine source. You're supposed to be taking care of it to the best of your ability for those purposes, right? Invoking your own power there. I said it too, your body is your magic wand. Energetically wise, according to the 5D, for the 5D, your body is their magic wand. Messages from source guiding you through. That's why they say all you need is your hands, really. Especially if you go out in nature. You go out in nature, everything you need is out there. You can't create an altar with rocks and leaves and flowers and ivy and things like that. It's really, I think a lot of people get so hung up on trying to make it this big elaborate thing. It doesn't have to be. My first, one of my first things that I was making and selling were these pocket altars. They were 3 inches by 3 inches. And they came with a shell, a crystal, an incense cone ring thing, and a feather. In a little box. And it folded all up. Yeah, and it folded all up with a little button, and you just opened it up, and it made a little bitty altar just for setting up and casting if you wanted to do a proper corner call anywhere. You don't need to be elaborate with this stuff. You could just draw symbols in the sand at the beach. Nobody even has to know what you're doing. I want to go to the beach so bad. Oh, not quite. I don't know. I'm going to look up what the water temperature is at the beach. The water temperature at the beach is over 70. We're going to the damn beach. Something about swimming in salt water. Back floating. All right. 3D. What do we got going on? For my divine energies today. The 8 of Wands. Still trying to move on from the game plan. Finding balance. Still stuck on the connections that cause all the conflicts. Woohoo! That's why I wanted to start reading other stuff in the morning, man. I love y'all, but I can't be reading the same exact thing every day. Or close to. The Wheel of Fortune is a little stuck right now on the 40, right? 9 of Pentacles, focusing on, I feel like the focus on abundant energy, and everybody's gotten better at that, but there's still disappointment in the love air energy, right? Focusing on the spilled cups, not connecting to the 2 of Cup connection. I do see there is some success coming, though, overcoming a lot of the interference. Something's going on with a lot of the interference. 5D. 5D is a little rocky at the moment. Now we got the Sagittarius card here, but it is a masculine in this one, right? Unbalanced, right? Oh, we're lucky. They're all upside down, so I can turn them over. Oh, I feel better. Cool. Never mind. Balance, justice, celebration, right? I see that a lot of people are having a good time right now, and it's really transcending, and there is some genuine connections being made, and balance is coming back into it with temperance and the justice. I do see, though, that some people are still bound from their own power. High Priestess here. There's still a lot of ladies bound from their own power, and that is really just all in your head. That is you battling your own reflection in the mirror. That is not you battling someone who is mirroring you. See, that's the difference with this card. You're not battling someone who's mirroring you. That's not the energy you're battling. You're battling your own energy reflecting in upon itself, right? You just got to seize back into your own power. And how do you seize back into your own power? Take care of your body, and you invoke it. And as for these cards, if it's meant to be, it'll be. No lie, you guys hate Florida Georgia line. I don't give up the line B. All right. I love y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you guys, and I'm going to catch you probably in the morning. I'm going to load some more shadows and think of another series to do. Love you. Catch you later.